Also, down at the Remuera, at the library, they told me the Indians were being very, very cruel to me. And at the Palms, they also said they're being very, very cruel, and people won't want to tell me the truth to hurt. They don't want to hurt me. And I said, can you please hurt me? Because I want to know. You know, it's not very nice, all this stuff going on. And some of the public said it's Facebook, they're abusing you, you've got no talent. The lady at the library down at Remuera said, basically, the Indian is comparing you to all these girls, this massive sea, that they're greater than you and better looking and humiliating you. And I said, well, it's not very fair. I've got all this education that I could go places, but they've been denying me the right to be free for a very long time. So this is the other thing. So I want to know, has he been comparing me? Because this kind of military experiment against me for a long time has been going on, comparing me as ugly and then putting me next to exceptionally beautiful women after I've had violence, and also I've got my thyroid coming out. It's a very dehumanizing situation where I can't control my stomach and my body because somebody injected me. And it's caused all the immunity in my body to go haywire. It caused me to go to sleep for 3 weeks. I'm not like that. Like, I like going out. It's made me... Also, knowing negativity's going on in the public and you don't know what's going on because no one will be honest to you, also is making me really reclusive. And I don't like it. I live my life with bravery and honesty, and they're not being honest to me. And the only thing I've come to is that it's so brutal, and that old lady at the supermarket said it's because we don't want to hurt you. And so basically wherever I went, they were bribing all these places to be on their team and giving them this champagne. So whoever I went to, they were paying them money to put stuff on the internet. And it wasn't fair. This isn't a democracy. This is a complete silencing and drowning somebody. Then I witnessed people following me and showing my tits everywhere, and I'm against that. I believe in privacy of your body and all that kind of stuff, to be private with you and your partner. I'm not comfortable with that in the public. And that's what's making me very angry about these rappers, because I'm not trying to cut into the industry, but they're using my body like some sort of cum dumpster for their comeuppance. They've been putting cottage cheese in my vagina. They've been putting goo in my vagina. All sorts of disgusting things in the air. Behind my back while I'm asleep. SpongeBob SquarePants. You know, this farmyard, making me a farmyard. I want proof for somebody to come forward about these pornography tapes that are kept underground by the tiger. You know, I have a right to go overseas too, because I don't have asylum. I want you to tell me what it is then. If I'm so wrong about everything in the whole world, why can I not have any social inclusion? That's human trafficking, where you're completely confined. Anything to get hold of support systems, there's major barriers. If you're completely defrauded as a liar, that's a huge point of being human trafficked. If there's people working in teams, it's a huge point of being human trafficked. If you don't have any rights to your own identity, it's human trafficking. So I'm totally abused because they're taking away a lifetime of healing work with my heart. And they're erasing my purity by destroying my blood and my private parts, and I'm very upset about it. And I believe there's somebody needs to crack down about a lawyer that's silencing democracy. I've never been just a cleaner. That was my job to keep me through my counselling, my photography. So it's not fair how I'm being treated. Photography is a level 6. Why can't I just live my life? Why are we doing... You know, she's bringing up stuff from my past. So I said to this girl years ago, I think you're a level, you're not on the right level. And so they ruined my face and have just been erasing me for 7 years and not letting me get Jenny back. But Jenny was on the same level as Ruben 7 years ago. He had probably maybe more education, but I still had enough education to be of a normal class, like probably middle upper class, because a graphic design job's not, you don't get nothing, you're on about 80k a year, you're not like poor. That's the thing, it's like they're not letting me be part of society, and I want to know why I've just been kidnapped by the music industry or whatever for so long. It's deprivation of my rights, denial to access water, denial the confiscation of anything that I work for, blocking aid, bombing hospitals. Every time I went to the hospital, all these young girls were running in going, we don't want to lose our name in the queue. And they're just like relocating me all the time and saying, hit the road, Jack. And I'm just saying, well, why don't we rip these guys apart and ask who they've dated all their life and get some producers and to rerun their whole life with producers behind their back. I mean, that's how it feels. It feels like behind my back they've made a whole new world with all these people getting together making movies and lying about who I was in my past. And I didn't even get a say about it. They just like made a whole like, oh, hi, we want to move into Christchurch and we want to erase Jenny. And they were investigating for ages that I was ugly. And for years, Prince was doing films of me that I was dog. And I just think it's unacceptable. I've had enough cruelty to last me for 3 lifetimes. And they're putting gates in which shows apartheid. You know, and I'm asking for equality. It shouldn't be, even if you look down upon me, I've still got quality education. Why can't I move on with my life?